Okay, Todd the Homeowner is going to grind chuck for us. What kind of meat is that?
This is chuck. It will make the ground chuck.
How much do you have to chop it?
You chop it up in little pieces because we have a home model grinder. It's not a grinder like we would use in
Professional.
a shop. Yeah. So we have to chop it up in smaller pieces.
Probably 2-inch cubes.
And we don't have a, well actually we have a better knife, but I'm using this knife here.
We have
This is actually a bread knife. It's
my
probably
new
not, but I don't wanna
Japanese
use that.
knife.
I don't want to use that.
No,
I'm afraid I'll get in trouble.
you might.
Even that's what it's for.
Well, we should have got you a knife too.
So we cut it up in little cubes and we're going to run it through 3 of these. We're going to run it through the big holes, we're going to run it through the smaller holes, the medium holes, and we're going to run it through the smaller holes.
Why do
And
you
that's
do
going to
that?
give us a better mix. It's going to mix all the fat up for us. It's going to, you're not even going to see the fat when we're done. It'll be all mixed in there. You'll never know it was there. It'll give good flavor. It'll be all through the beef instead of, if I just ran it through one time, then you'd have, well, you'll see when it comes out. The fat will come out and the beef will come out, and it's just not as good. And we've never used this grinder before, so this might be a test.
Here we go.
I'm not real sure
Well,
how this thing
here's
works.
the grinder. This is our first time. Yeah, this is a new grinder.
So,
Ooh, it's digital. Beef. Wow.
this is the big holes. See how it comes out? The fat comes out all separated.
Yes. Then we run it through.
You'll notice while I'm cutting this that it's got a lot of connective tissue in it. This is not choice ground chuck. This is choice chuck roast. This is a select chuck roast. And when I say connective tissue, that's all this like this. It's got a lot of that in it. In a choice chuck roast, you'll just have more fat, a little less connective tissue. It'll be marbled a little better. It'll look a little nicer. But when you're making ground chuck, this is just fine. So if you can find a good roast on sale, I would get that one.
Now, will you use this fat part?
Yeah, I'll use all that. Everything goes
We're
out.
doing it on a towel. That way we just have
And
to
then this
wash
will
the
end up being
towel.
what they call 80-20 ground chuck. This roast is probably a little leaner than that, but this is what they would call 80-20 ground chuck. But it's actually a little leaner, I believe. I'm gonna put this in here.
Big mountain of meat.
Why don't you start?
The parts to the grinder are not dishwasher safe. Thinking of his Hannibal Lecter. Clarice. The Hannibal where he slices his head skull off and he's sitting at the table with Julianne Moore and he cooks his brain right in front of him and then he eats it. He eats his own brain. Sick stuff. Sick, I tell ya.
My daughter would be really mad about this blood on the counter.
Mo would just flip out, yeah. Well, yeah. I did when I was pregnant. I couldn't stand being around ground chuck.
So if you can't get these knives out,
I'm not real
what we
thrilled about it
usually
right
do
now.
At the shop is we just hit this button here and it'll pop right off. Nope, see this has a safety feature on it. It's not gonna let us do that.
That's a good thing.
Well, it is a good thing, but yet it's hard to get these out with just your fingers, man. You need to, I wonder if we can hold that right there and trick it. we can. Let's see. There we go. Now we got it off. We tricked it a little bit. That's how
Wow.
we trick it just a little. And
Tricking
then
our grinder.
You'll have a little bit of
That definitely sounds like a Hannibal move.
you'll have a little bit of beef right here, and that's not waste, man. Throw it in there, and yeah, you'll get some fat build up in here, and that's okay. We're gonna wash that later anyway. And then I like to take this.
I'm not
silicone-
washing this.
This silicone food spray. It's food grade.
Wait, let me
Okay.
see the label again. I missed
In
it.
here, like this silicone.
Spray
food.
on.
And if you do this, it keeps everything from getting hot. Because it'll actually cook your beef while it's going through the grinder. If you don't keep
Oh.
that, you'll see it. It'll smoke and it'll come out, and you'll say, "What's that smoking for?" And that's
It'll
your blade, and it's
Like brown?
grinding against that piece of metal,
It'll turn brown.
and it'll actually cook your beef. Yep.
I don't smell anything.
And
so
it'll ruin your
we're good.
blade. So you don't want to ruin your blade. So you put a little spray on it. Then you get your next little.
Where do you get that spray? Online?
Well, I got it that. My brother gave me that one, so I'm not sure where he got that. But yeah, you can buy it online. You can buy it. This is I actually have never seen that until he gave me that in a.
We got it to
aerosol
try to
can.
fix
I
our
buy-
freezer.
I buy one that's in a squeeze bottle.
Our freezer, our Blue Star freezer, seems to like be struggling to open, like pull out all the way. So we're gonna try to fix that with the food grade silicone lubricant.
So now we're gonna just put the next hole on, and all this is gonna do is just
The finer grind.
give us a little bit finer again. We'll put this down in the sink. And we'll put this a little bit up here. And this is just one more time. We're just going to do this one more time here.
So like what you have now is a coarse grind. Like if you go into a
Correct.
restaurant, you
That
get
is correct.
I think Colette has coarse ground hamburgers, and a lot of people really love coarse ground hamburgers. They seem to do coarse grind in fine
See,
dining
it's starting to
restaurants.
mix that fat in there a little better. And the very last time, you don't even see that fat.
This is the model that we got, A030S1, I think. So shout out to them. And we're gonna put more meat in. We're gonna finish using this grind, and then we're gonna put in a finer grinder. Now, can you put seasonings in it? Like right now, I could put onion in there and salt and pepper or Dijon or something.
So you can put stuff in it.
Like
but
cheese?
It's not a mixer grinder. It's a grinder. They have mixer grinders. They have big mixers in them that get it all that get all your ingredients intertwined into your meat. This is not what that is. This would just be, okay, I'm gonna put some salt and pepper on it, and it would come out with that little bit of salt and pepper on a little clump of meat.
Okay.
It would not be.
But if I put cheese, alternate cheese cubes, I'd have cheese grind.
You could, yes. Yeah, because actually there's a cheese grater that comes with this grinder.
And then I'd probably mix that with my hands.
And it's
after.
not this particular setup. It's a different setup for cheese.
Are you gonna try to get the?
And we can do that with our
Are you doing
Parmesan.
Are you doing a smaller grinder again? Or are you?
Yeah,
grinding
now
for-
we're going to move to the different wheel. And people are going to say, if they're watching this, he's not even wearing gloves. Well,
It's for
anybody
just us.
Anybody that deals with meat knows that
It's
meat's
just.
got bacteria in it anyway. And my hands were washed before I started. I did do that. But
Well, it's just for us.
well, not only that, but you kill the bacteria when you cook it. It's not right now. We're not killing anything right now. This is just grinding meat. You know, you get it up to the right temperature and it kills the bacteria and you're good to go. So remember that. It's not about how it was truly handled as much
Unless
as
you
it is
didn't want, like, I
cooked.
wouldn't want to touch that, so I could just
Correct. You
put
can wear
rubber
your
gloves. So.
yeah. All right, so we're gonna
Which
go
we
to the
got
last.
from Amazon, and then somebody stole them or
Yeah,
stole our rubber
our damn
gloves.
gloves off our front porch.
We got
I hope they like
all
them.
this expensive stuff, but they stole the gloves.
So we're gonna, last round, we're gonna put this through this little small holes. And actually, this grinder is gonna clean up pretty easy. We're gonna wash it, rinse it, sanitize it in a 3-comp sink that we have downstairs, and put it away.
We have a giant horse sink.
And it'll take care of it. We are going to handle that correctly. Put that on here. This in here. Put that off there. Is not for the faint of heart if you don't like to handle meat. Of course, anybody that worked in the kitchen knows that. All right, so here we go. Last time around, you will see the difference. This is when the pretty stuff starts coming out.
No, you don't see it. They're really, really, really small.
And you can actually run it through the small and one more time if you don't like what you see. It will or not show up. You won't see anything. It takes a little bit longer to grind it. You're obviously pushing more meat through smaller holes. But it will taste better because you did this extra step. It'll taste a lot better. You'll be surprised.
Our next video is going to be how to use the special wine opener with the little, I don't know what those are called, side teeth. It reminds me of Play-Doh, making hair. I had a beauty salon with Play-Doh, and I used to make hair with my Play-Doh. It used to come out like that. And this is 80/20.
It's later than 80/20, but we would, where I used to work, I should say, where I do work now, but I don't put the meat anymore, we would call this 80/20 just to be on the safe side.
Now, a big industrial grinder is a lot bigger than this, right?
Oh yeah, it's as big as this floor is. It's as big as this countertop. It's
And
huge.
can it
Huge.
do more damage? Like, is it more dangerous?
Absolutely, it's more dangerous. Absolutely, you got to use all.
This
these
actually
things.
seems pretty safe.
Yeah, it is because it's a little bitty, nice little grinder. It does just enough for a family. It doesn't. This isn't meant to be out making money with, you know, and running a meat shop. It's just a nice little grinder for.
Some of my Marco friends, their families, this might not be enough because they have boys.
You know, I mean, you could do 30 or 40 pounds with this pretty easy, but if you wanted to. Just take you a little longer. But I wouldn't do any more now. I think it was meant for that.
But you could do chicken, pork,
Fried chicken,
ham,
pork.
foie
You
gras,
can make a mix.
a foie gras. That would be good. Foie gras burger. Todd loves foie gras.
You can do,
Hudson
if you
Valley.
like a little bit of brisket in your hamburger. You can do brisket. You can do a little bit of tenderloin. You know, a lot of people like a lot of steak fat in their hamburger. You can save your steak fat and put it through your grinder with your hamburger meat. And make it just the way you want it, right here.
I made bolognese from veal, pork, and chuck last night. I didn't put a lot of tomato in it. Todd likes it with more tomato.
I think the best part of this is you can go out and buy a chuck roast that's on sale for $4.99, $5.99 a pound. And right now they're $11.99, $12.99. You bring it home and you grind it up, which is a lot cheaper than they're selling ground chuck for. And this is fresher than it is. You see it. It's fresh. We just did it right here in the kitchen.
We should have burgers tonight.
it does taste better. There's no doubt about it. You guys will definitely see the difference.
We're gonna make,
If you run meat at home like this, you will definitely know the difference.
we'll have 2 burgers tonight, and we'll show you what those look like too.
Best piece of quality meat just has to have some fat in it. Let's get something with a little bit of fat in it, a nice chuck roast or a shoulder roast. You can do ground round, you can do ground sirloin if you want. That's nice and lean. Someone that's hard-headed, you get a knuckle. You got like a tip roast or something, you actually get a 90% or better right at home. And there you go. That is how we grind the beef.
He's trying to take it apart now. He can't get his worm out.
The worm is not coming out. There it is. There's
Never
the
heard that
worm.
before.
Let me put all that in there. Unscrew this thing, and it's going to be a little tough. You probably don't want to do.
There's our burgers.
That's pretty good.
Juicy, I see.
Mm-hmm.